It's done with this thing. Okay. And action. And, I might need you to grab me the other deck. It's up there. It's by my red bag. Not that. I know which one it is when you stick it up. Oh, hi guys. Just letting everybody come in. Getting everything warmed up and ready for you guys. If you haven't seen me before live, welcome. If you've watched me before live, thanks for coming back. I feel kind of bad because Bells and I have been gone for a couple weeks, so I haven't been able to do any lives. And I miss doing them with you guys. She's getting me another deck too. All right. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. First, before we get started, Isabella's my sidekick over here, my invisible person. You got your pen? And she is my moderator, I guess you want to call her. So she's the one that will be writing down the names of the people that are popping up looking for a reading. If you'd like a reading, if you could just, and I could read you without your name, but it's more personal, if you can just come up with your first name and where you're from, just because I like to keep track of where I'm reading to, where I'm reading at, where you guys are. Okay. I can't see anything yet, Bells. While we're waiting for more people to come in, if anybody has any questions, I would be happy to answer them. And the way it's going to work, so you don't, because like I've been on lives before, the way it works is if I know how it feels like when you're waiting and you're thinking, oh, there's 1,000 people on here, they're not going to read me. Don't throw in the towel right away. Bella's going to list about 6 people at a time, and then she will mention those 6 and make sure you're still here. So when she reads off the 6, if you can just come back with it, yes. Right, Bells? Does that help you? Just come back with a yes that you're still here. Otherwise, she'll skip and go to...
come back with their name and their state, because yes, I don't know who their username is.
Oh, she doesn't know who your username is. Okay, so if you are here when she's naming off your names, if you can come back with your name and your... So you're going to take their username?
No, because they give me, I take down their name and their state.
Okay.
But then when you call out, are you still here? They all say yes, but I don't know who's
You don't know who's
yes.
who.
So,
okay.
Yes, and who's your...
Okay, all right. Got that? All right. Some simple little rules here. Okay. So, if you would like a reading, just give your first name and where you're from. And I generally will tell people if you're getting a reading from somebody that you don't want to be giving out personal information because they will use it to research you. But I really can't get anything out of your first name or your location. I can read people without knowing anything about them at all. It just makes it more personal for me if I know something like a name to talk to. Okay. So when she writes down the first 6, she will give me the first 6 names. She's going to be writing them down even after while I'm reading. So she'll name off the next 6. So just don't throw in the bag and think you're not going to get read. Okay. If you have 1,000 followers, you see that little infinity symbol on the bottom there. It's pink and blue. If you hit that, you'll end up in a little waiting room, and I can actually personally see you and read you, which I like doing that because it's a little more fun than staring at myself doing readings. Any questions so far about what I do or who I am? If you don't know who I am, I do personal readings. I do live readings if you're in Illinois. If you're in the Illinois area, I go to people's homes and do group parties with them. I have 2 locations, Lamont and Joliet, where you can meet with me to do personal readings, or I do them on FaceTime or on Facebook Messenger so that I can see you when we're face to face. These readings are really short because there's not much time. If you go for a personal reading with me, the price is $50, and you're with me for about a half hour to 45 minutes. And I always warn people ahead of time, you want to make sure that you charge up your phone. While you guys are waiting or letting people come on in, if you are thinking or hoping to get a reading tonight, if you can start thinking of questions for your angels before your name is even called, that would kind of help guide them to answer questions that you're looking for. What do? I'm just I'm the middle person, okay? So you guys all have the ability to talk to your angels. I am just the middleman because sometimes we just don't pay attention when the phone's ringing and we're not picking it up, okay? What else can I tell you? Real big event coming up April 16th if you're in the Illinois area. It will be in Lamont. We're having a spiritual wellness event coming up. I'll be there doing readings. It's first come, first serve. It is at a discounted price at the event. I think it's $35, and then the aura machine is like $25 if you want your aura pictures taken. Actually, which is really kind of cool. And let me show you because they just happened.
How am I gonna put their last name?
Which one's your last name? You want the last name?
We need first, last, and location, no?
Oh, I can even just take first name and location.
So we don't?
No, I don't need the last name. Just first. I don't want them to think that people are looking them up. So,
Oh, okay.
so just your first name and your location. But like I just did an event out here in Joliet and had the aura machine with. So it's like a picture like this, and you put your hand in this little machine, and it picks up your aura. And it's like a 22-page report all about you and your chakras and everything. It's really cool. That'll be there. We'll have a cat there with the singing bowls for sound therapy. We'll have somebody doing chakra healing for the heart. You're going to have Moodsy there with crystals and other, how would I describe Moodsy? It's crystals and incense and like just all the cool stuff. And then we're going to have a station set up where you can make your own sage. So that is, again, April 16th. The information you'll find on my page if you just go to that page. If anybody's ever interested in a personal reading, you can just direct message me on there. If you scroll through there enough times, you'll find my cell phone number. Because even if you message me, I'll tell you to text me. It's easier for me to read a text than it is to go back to Messenger, just because I have a lot of different people contacting me from different ways. So the quickest is through text message. Okay. Anybody with any questions? Yeah, guys. Nope. Y'all don't want any questions. You like just get to the job. All right. You want to name off the first six?
Angie from... Where's M.O.?
M.O., Missouri?
Who's M.O.?
M.O.'s Missouri, right?
Anyway. Christina from Milwaukee, Jen from Iowa, Danielle from California, Amanda from Alabama, Vicky from Scotland, and Amanda from Pennsylvania.
Okay. I like it's all over the place from Pennsylvania to Scotland. Okay. If she just, you can see them, right? The yeses coming in? Okay. You my first one?
Angie, A-N-G-I-E, from Missouri.
Hello, Angie. These obviously are a lot quicker readings because of the time factor. When I do them in person or when I do them on FaceTime and stuff, it's 7 cards, but I'm only doing 4. Y'all see my cards? All right, Angie. All right, let's start with set your sights higher. When this card comes up, generally it's saying that you don't realize the value you have, and you need to set your sights higher for not just in relationships, people you're around, your employment, everything. Like you have something or somebody made you feel like you don't what's what I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? You don't, my Lord, I'm drawing a blank. You don't understand how important you are to this world. So you need to that you have more quality than, I can't even think of the word, it's coming to my head, but that you're worth so much more than you understand that you are. So set your sights higher. When this comes up, generally it's telling me that something or somebody in your life kind of took away what makes you feel worthy or makes you feel like you're a queen, okay? So you need to like expect and take more from the world than you are. You're being helped. Heaven's been working behind the scenes. Your cards are kind of telling me that you got a lot of stuff going on around you. You're being helped from behind the scenes. Your angels have been trying to like guide you in certain ways. The problem is that if you don't ask and talk to your angels, they're kind of sitting there like stale, unemployed spirits, just like waiting to come in. Your angels can't just jump in and help you unless you ask them in or unless it's something that's life-threatening, okay? So they're trying to help you. They're on the back, and they're just like, just talk to us and tell us what you need. Let yourself receive. Others are trying to help you and give to you, but you're not taking in or allowing them in, okay? So you don't have to, be in control of everything. Let other people help you. That's their purpose here too on earth, is to try to help. All right, and accept their help without feeling guilty or apologizing for needing someone's help. Again, it's not always about you. They might have a purpose that they have to help too. Rest. Too much has been going on, and you need to take some time for yourself and just relax and take some quiet time and rest. You're overdoing things here, okay? I hope that helped. And then there's that silent pause in between where it's like a commercial message. Stay tuned. Could you do like commercial music for me in the background or something besides crunching it? Don't eat all those. I like those.
You got 2 packs.
All right, you can eat those. The organic banana chips, they're really good. Here, you guys see what they look like. These are the absolute best. I'll do it slow in case you want to see the kind. Yes, all it is dehydrated bananas, but they're like soft and they're kind of expensive a little.
Kind of crunchy.
They're kind of crunchy, but they're not like other dehydrated foods where it's like hard and crispy. It's kind of melts in your mouth. And they're kind of crunchy in here, right? Okay. All right, who's my next one?
Christina from Milwaukee. CHRISTINA.
Christina, the first thing that's popping into my head with you is the word mom. I'm going to go with a few things here because I don't have a lot of time with you. But mom, can you take that, please? I don't know if mom is still here on earth or if there's a mom situation or mom is gone. But when mom's jumping out of my head, it's telling me that there's something going on with mom. So I just want to make you aware of that. And if she's on the other side and she just threw out her name at me, it's just a message for you that she's here, okay? Or it's somebody that was like a mother to you. Sometimes when I hear mom, it's somebody that took care of you like a mom or felt like they were a mother to you, is popping through. Worthiness. Okay. This card is saying that somebody took away what makes you feel worthy about yourself. Somebody dinged your soul so hard, and our souls are very delicate, and somebody made you feel like you are not worth everything that you really are worth, okay? Don't let somebody do that to you because you were made beautiful and special, and you still are, all right? Have faith. Your prayers and your manifestations they're being heard. Okay, the things that you are wanting, your dreams you're wanting, just be patient. Your angels are hearing you, and have faith that they are working around you to help you get things the way you want it. All right. I got another one with set your sights higher, and if you were here for the last one, you already heard what I said about that. Okay, and a lot of that has to come with the worthiness card. Something or somebody made you feel like you weren't worthy, and so you're settling. You need to set your sights higher, whether it comes to your job, your relationship, where you live. Everything, the car you're driving, you deserve more than what you're settling for, okay? Father healing. When this card comes up, Father healing either means one of two things. If Father is on the other side, this is just his way of saying that he's there and that he knows you need to do some healing because he's not with you. Father healing could also mean that your father figure is on this side, but there needs to be some healing done. There's some issues between you and dad, or there's something that needs to be dealt with, and it's kind of putting a cluster in your life and in your heart, so things aren't working out right because of this. Again, when I talk about mother or father, it could be somebody that played the role of your father or thought they were a father. So there has to be some healing just so that your life can start going the direction that it's supposed to go. I kind of like looking at these cards. I kind of have a feeling that these 3 cards here are connected. And only you know that, okay? I hope that helped, hon.
Do you want to know what she did?
Yes.
Her mom was really sick, so her mom was staying with her, and her dad passed away in 2004.
Okay. So then that was for your dad, and your heart needs to do a little bit of healing with that, okay? And I am sorry about your father, and I'm glad that you jumped on here tonight. Are you done crunching over there? Getting yourself all comfortable?
Oh, somebody else said, so weird that you randomly popped up in my head. Your lives randomly popped up in my head. I must have felt your energy.
Well, I'm glad you jumped in. Nothing's random, by the way. We're all kind of connected. Everything in the universe is connected spiritually through our energy, okay? All right, who's my next one?
Jen from Ohio. And Angie had said thank you so much from before.
You're welcome. Thank you, Angie. Jen from Ohio. Jen, you said you're from Ohio, but the first thing I said when I wrote down Ohio was that you've not always been from there, or you just that you were somewhere else. Like when I wrote Ohio, it wasn't connecting with you. Like it was where you were born, or you're not there now. If that makes any sense.
She said she's from Iowa.
Okay. Because your name wasn't supposed to be in Ohio. Iowa. No, she's from Iowa or Ohio?
Iowa.
Oh, that's why Ohio didn't make sense. Good, because you're not supposed to be in Ohio, okay? Or maybe you're supposed to, because I don't know where Ohio came from. But, all right, a new dawn. So when that card comes up, generally what it's saying is that new things are about to happen. Things might have seemed a little bleak behind you, a little gloomy. Things weren't going the way you want. A whole new beginning is going to start coming forward for you, whether it's a new job, relationship, home, status, whatever. But new things are coming. It's a good thing. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. You, again, like the last two, you have... I can't come up with the word I'm trying to find. You have abilities that are bigger and stronger than you know. I kind of have a feeling by looking at your cards that, and you might already know this, that you have a strong sixth sense, that you have the ability to read other people. Positive energy. You've got some negative energy around you. When this card is coming up, it's saying kind of look around you and see what's happening. The people that are around you, there's some negative energy, and the problem is that it starts sticking to you, and you don't need that in your life. Separate yourself from the negative people around you. And I think we hit them all. All right? I hope that helped, Jen. Before I start the next one, Bells, you want to get the list for the next 6 if they're just sitting there? If the next 6 are still there, she's just telling you that you guys are on the list, and you would like them to say their name and yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Danielle from California, Amanda from Alabama, Vicky from Scotland, Amanda from Pennsylvania, Dee from Ohio, and Michelle from Washington. And Jen said thank you.
You're welcome, Jen. I see blue hearts and love faces. It's really hard because, like, I can't see that far. So that's why she has to be my eyeballs. Again, you guys, if you have 1,000 followers, hit that little infinity sign on the bottom and you can come live with me. All right? If you don't have 1,000 followers, you guys work together and help each other to get to 1,000. Somebody was asking me today if they follow me, can I follow them? And I try to explain to them, yes, I definitely would, but I can't. I literally, like within a week's time, I went from like 100 to 30, 40,000 people, and it only lets you like so many people at a time, and then it kind of cuts you off. So I would be spending the rest of my life trying to catch up with everybody. So I try to, but they don't let me take everybody at one time. So everybody that's on here, help each other so we can get to that 1,000, and then we can be in person. Okay. My next one.
Danielle from California.
DANIELLE. You hesitated on the last one. I was like, California. Danielle, something popped up with Daddy. Not sure if your father's still here on Earth. Generally, if I get a name, it's not just like, hey, I have a mom and dad, because that's pretty much an obvious for most of us. That we were brought here by some vessels. But the daddy pops up usually when they're on the other side, or if there's issues going on, or something is going on, or the mother of your father is just trying to throw out that they're related, that they're here, and it's from your dad's side. And you guys, if you have any questions at all, Bella's here to read them off to me, so please don't be shy. All right, Simplify your life. Eliminate the clutter. What does that mean? That means that there's too much clutter, not necessarily in just your...
Oh, someone gave you something on your face.
Somebody gave something on my face?
You got like hearts all over your face.
Oh, thank you. What was the last thing I was saying? Cluttered. Okay, declutter your life. Simplify it. When this card comes up, it means that you've got too much crap either in your house or in your car, around you, or inside of you. Okay, so not necessarily just cleaning out what's going on around you. Thank you guys for all the little roses. I see them, but also eliminating some of the garbage around you, emotional baggage, whatever it is. Okay, pay attention. You've been getting repetitive signs. Your guides have been trying to guide you about situations, person, job, something. They keep trying to warn you that something is either good or bad, but you're not paying attention to the signs. Also, the signs can be from somebody who's from the other side that's crossed over, that's trying to just tap, you on the shoulder like, hey, I'm still here, I'm watching over you, I'm just sending you love. But pay attention. It could be anything from you keep seeing the same numbers, you keep seeing, the same kind of birds, lights keep flickering around you, but start paying attention. You smell something. Pay attention to the signs because they're trying to talk to you. Friendship. You need to make time for a play date. You need to just get out of all the crap that's going on around you. Find a friend, go out to dinner, go to the movies, whatever, but your soul wants to play. Give it the opportunity to go play, okay? You're being helped. You're being helped from behind the scenes. Your angels are trying to guide you. They're trying to help you. They can't really move forward unless you ask for their help. So talk to them, all right? And ask them to come forward to help manifest what it is that you're looking for, all right? And somebody, I hope that helped. Somebody who's on here, because I just got a big blow to the back of my head. Somebody that's on here lost somebody due to trauma to the head. I'm not sure if it was accidental or car accident, fall, or a blow to the head. But they just kind of, when the veil gets opened like this, everybody comes through just trying to connect with somebody else. It's kind of like the doors open, so they all come jumping in, and it just got really warm in here. All right. Daniel, I hope that helped, honey. I see the green hearts. Thank you very much. I know that you'll see people out here, and this is what they do at nighttime to make money. And so, you pay them X amount of dollars, they're going to read you. I do this full time to make money, and I do this like this just because I feel like it's my gift back to you guys, and that sometimes we just need to hear a message, and I'm just here to deliver it. Okay.
Danielle said, "Thank you. I'm in the process of myself and people around me."
Okay. Very good.
Someone else said, "Hello, I'm new. How does this work?"
You want to explain how it works, Bella?
I'm eating my banana.
She's eating her bananas. Okay, how this works. You just put down your first name and where you're from. And then Isabella, who's my silent little person over here with her crunchy bananas, she keeps a list going for me. If you guys have questions, she pops up because it's hard for me to look down to read everything you guys are saying. So she has a little list going. She will name off 6 names at a time so that you guys know not to leave, just to check that you're still in the building. And that's it. If you have more questions, feel free, and Bella will tell me, okay? All right, here's my next one.
Amanda from Alabama.
We love Alabama. My husband just got back today from there.
Oh. Someone said, could you tell if the person who had the head trauma, can you tell if it was a male?
It was a male. Before they even finished the sentence, I already knew he jumped in. Alabama, and if you can hold that one if they're to keep talking to you, okay? Somebody's loved one on the other side, their name is Bill, otherwise known as William. Just jumped in just to be known, okay? All right, Amanda from Alabama. Double A. Believe me, Isabella's job is harder than my job is. She's keeping up with all you guys. Thank you for the roses. Oh, I got a dropped card there for you. Okay. We got something going on here, darling. Okay, It's going to take a couple more because you have what I call calling cards. Calling cards are when I'm shuffling a deck, if a card gets thrown out at me, it's to make sure that it gets read so it doesn't like the fact that we're just doing 4 cards, okay? Synchronicity. This is telling me that a lot of stuff has been going on. You may not understand why things are happening the way they're happening and they're not going the way you wish they were going, but they actually are going exactly how they're supposed to go. Everything is being lined up by the universe for you, okay? So even though things might seem really crappy or like you don't know how you're going to get through something, it's all being lined up for the bigger picture. So instead of getting wrapped up in like, why does all this keep happening to me? Just kind of like take a deep breath and like, okay, it's just part of the storm and the light is coming. And just kind of and experience those moments of crappiness. And I know that sounds really hard to say, but just understand those moments to get to the next stage, okay? Pay attention. You too, you've got signs, you got somebody on the other side that keeps trying to either reach out to you and they're saying that, you know, they keep reaching out and you're not paying attention to the signs. Now that you're hearing me say this, I want you to pay attention to things that are going on around you. I'm thinking that you were just here a minute ago when I talked about what this card means. Set your sight higher. There's too many people out here in this world that don't understand how beautiful that they are, and you also need to set your standards a little bit higher. You're settling for less. And I feel like it's almost like you're settling for less in a relationship. Like you should be acknowledged. You should be acknowledged for so much more than you are being acknowledged for. Divine magic. There's magic energy surrounding you and all around you. You're just gonna you gotta just get to that place, and you're gonna see how it's all been like a bouquet. The flowers are just gonna open up for you. Okay. One of the cards that fell for you is music for manifestation. You need to start manifesting your desires, your dreams. When you guys want to manifest something, you don't like say like, hey, angel dude, can I like have like, you know, like a new car? It doesn't kind of work like that. When you're trying to manifest, if you're writing it down, if you're doing it while you're driving, you do it first thing in the morning. When you're manifesting, you literally start off with a sentence of gratitude. Like, to my spirit guides, thank you for letting me sleep tonight. And I'm grateful for the fact I'm going to have a great day at work and I'm going to get there safely. You manifest with a sentence of gratitude and talking about what you're looking for, okay? So you need to do some manifesting with music. Turn on that music, do some humming. When things start getting in your head and your brain starts overworking, you know, like got all these bad thoughts going on, start humming. Evil thoughts can't jump in your head when you're humming. It's like hard to even think when you hum. I didn't realize I hummed for a couple of decades. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you and they're trying to reach out to you or they're trying to do things for you. We tend to be a little prideful and egotistical, thinking we can do everything ourselves.
Look at the screen.
Oh, I saw that. That was pretty. Thank you. Thank you very much. Egotistical. What was I saying before I had to look at the screen? Sorry, but that was really pretty. I know what I was saying. Thank you. My headset told me. We tend to think that we don't want to ask people for help because we want to be able to do everything ourselves. But the problem is that other people have a purpose here on earth too, and you're taking away their purpose if you don't let them do something for you. So I know for myself, it's really hard sometimes to sit back and be like, oh God, okay, just ask for help. Because I'm like, I can take care of everything, but we can't. We're not supposed to, all right? All right, Amanda, I hope that helped, darling. And let me shuffle these for a second. Any questions there, Bella Boo? Thank you for the hearts. I'm going to just take a minute to look at the screen so I can appreciate all my hearts for a second, okay? Oh, there's a sentence. I see something big.
Let me read.
Oh, look at that pretty heart. That was beautiful. Do you have questions for me?
OMG, I finally caught you live and trying with notifications, looking out for your live for a couple of weeks. Amanda said, thank you so much. I so needed that. Look at the screen again.
Oh, look how pretty.
And that's the girl who said the trauma that you said hold on to.
Okay.
She also said, I love your energy. That was it so far. Oh, someone said, what sign are you?
An Aries. March 29th. You had another question for me there? Mm-hmm.
Another one was, someone asked if you ever talked to Junior Franklin.
Yes, I have. Lots of times. Dinah, I'm thinking that's you out there. And that's ironic timing on that one, Dinah.
Someone said your birthday's March 29th? Question exclamation point.
Yep. You can send me flowers. Just these kind. You don't have to spend money on flowers. All right. Who's my
Someone said I'm 30th of March.
Us fire babies.
Diana said yes, I love you.
Love you too, kiddo.
That one person said mine is 2.
Awesome. All right. Who's my next names?
Did you want the head trauma or the next name?
Give me that trauma.
That was Michelle from North Carolina. Christina from earlier said, thank you so much. You have no idea how much that reading affected me in a positive way.
Good.
Someone else said, evening from England. By the way, I hope you and your daughter are okay. Big love.
Thank you.
A person...
This is the other thing I love about this, and I think Bella probably gets a kick out of it too, because we get a lot of the same followers that, like people that come in, and we kind of look forward to seeing them too. Well, Bella gets forward to reading all their messages and telling me, and then I get to enjoy the joy too.
Someone wanted to know if the person with head trauma had a friend near.
Had a friend near them when they passed? What was the question?
Just said if they had a friend near.
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't understand what you're asking me. I'm sorry. If they had a friend near them when they passed, or if they have a friend near them now on the other side.
With them now I'm guessing on the
Other side.
And Christina said you're very accurate.
That question is kind of a broad question because people on the other side have other people with them on the other side. If you're asking me, did that person lose their life at the same time as somebody else? No, I'm not picking up that there was 2 lives lost together. All right, Michelle from North Carolina.
She said, I can feel your energy. This is the first time someone has done this. I did not ask any questions.
Was that somebody that was asking a question?
That's Michelle.
Oh, hi, Michelle. All right. Morning affirmation. You need to stay positive. Each morning, open up those floodgates, open up your heart, open up, just let your energy open to observe what today is going to bring for you, okay? Sometimes we look at bad events during the day as why is my life so sucky at these moments? I live every day remembering that everything happens for a reason, okay? If my car doesn't start in my heart, I smile because I'm thanks, I'm not supposed to be on the road right now. So you've got to twist around your way of thinking and stay with the positive, okay? We got a lot of queens out here that are not feeling good enough about themselves. Set your sights higher also, darling. There's more you're supposed to be doing. The people that you're around, make sure that they are the best for you, that all they're doing is encouraging you to follow your dreams, to keep with growth. If you're not getting that experience from somebody, then you need to shoot for somebody a little bit higher that pushes you to be a better person, okay? Or a job that wants you to be the top of the game, all right? Simplify your life, eliminate some of the clutter. Got too much emotional baggage or too much baggage in your house. Unfortunately, our spirit can't work or flow if we've got too much crap going on around. I can feel your heartache, and part of that is what's keeping you. I almost right now I feel a ball in my chest, you're just kind of all a big huge ball inside with a lot of pain and trying to understand why things happen the way they did, and a lot of sadness. And that's something that's going to take a little more than a few second conversation to help you get through, but I put you in my thoughts and my prayers. Synchronicity. Everything's been happening for a reason. I know it's hard to believe that we would pick our lessons on earth, but we did. We picked what we want to experience while we're here. So you picked this life, and the people that were involved in your life, that are here or that are not here, you guys all came together for a reason, okay? So everything is being lined up for the bigger picture. So just kind of take each moment as a moment, all right? Okay. I thought you were waving at me.
She had said that she was just asking what her next step should be.
Michelle?
Yeah, this is before the reading.
Are you asking what your next step should be for justice, or your next step should be for your life? Because that's kind of a broad question.
Wow, thank you, set boundaries. Thank you so much. I'm feeling that way. Yes, I picked it. Perfect.
Okay, good. I hope I answered your question.
Someone else had said, my friend Gregory died February 10th. Is it too soon to connect with him?
No. It's usually easiest to connect with somebody when they first cross over. because you're still very connected to them. Sometimes it's a little harder when they've been gone for a period of time. People ask me all the time, like they want to talk to somebody in particular and that person doesn't come through. It's not that they don't care about you, they forgot about you when they crossed over. I don't have an explanation for why everybody doesn't just pick up the phone when we're calling them. It would make all of our lives a lot easier if there wasn't so much guesswork sometimes. But what I do, you guys can do. Oh, thank you for the pretty butterflies.
It's Michelle again.
Thank you.
She said you answered the question.
Okay. I forgot what I was just saying. I'm really DD there. Were you trying to, you're making that face because I forgot?
I don't know either.
Okay, thanks. You're like, oh crap, just distracted my mother. I'm like, squirrel and I'm gone. Okay. If anybody who knows what I was talking about, please feel.
I know you're talking about like being soon after they pass.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We wish they would just call us and we answer when we're trying to call them. But remember something: if you want to talk to somebody that's on the other side, somebody that you've lost, you literally need to sit down with a pen and a paper. You talk to them. You visualize their face. You bring them forward. You call them by name. Ask them if they'll come through for you. The problem is that when you start to have thoughts, like if you ask a question and you get an answer, it's in your own head. It's in your own voice. It's not like dad's voice or mom's voice, which is what we want to hear. So when you ask a question like, Dad, are you with me? And you hear that first answer in your head, just write it down. Generally, the first answer I hear when I'm doing a reading is my angels talking to me. The second voice I hear is me interrupting the angel speaking, okay? So it gives you a little bit of comfort. Just call out, okay? All right, who's my next one, darling?
I don't know if she's still there, but Vicky from Scotland.
Vicky from Scotland. Are you still there, darling? If you are, pop up. You watch for Vicky, and then thank you for the hearts.
The next one was Amanda from Pennsylvania.
We've got a couple of Amandas tonight.
I'm pretty sure she's still there. Oh, wait. I think Vicky's still here.
Vicky, are you with us?
I think so. It's VB29.
VB29, is that you? Amanda, don't go anywhere. You guys, it's all scrolls so fast.
Yes, I'm Vicky.
All right, Vicky. Amanda, I'm going to jump to you in 1 second. Vicky from Scotland, you said?
Yeah.
Is it I-E or Y?
V-I-C-K-I.
V-I-C-K-I. Ooh. Didn't expect that. Okay. Vicky, I'm picking up a sister or somebody that was like a sister to you that's on the other side. Because when I was writing that, I heard the word sister. I don't know if that means something to you. A sister could also be if mom had lost a child, in the womb or right afterwards. But sister just popped up. We're going to keep going. Otherwise, there's an issue with a sister. Do you have a sister that's not feeling well? Are you fighting with a sister? Or generally it's not no, we're really happy and everything's wonderful. When a name is thrown out, it's either somebody wanting to be acknowledged or that there's something going on, okay? Even if it's like you're about to go traveling with your sister. It could be a mother talking about you and your sister. You can talk to Bella and she'll talk to me in a minute. Okay, the protection card. If this is your first time with me, or you've not watched any of my TikToks, anybody who knows me knows this is my favorite card. This was a picture that was on my daughter's wall. This one's before she was even born. It's the mother card. I love this picture. I think it's beautiful. This picture is coming to you when one of two things. One, your mother is on the other side, or somebody who felt like a mother to you is on the other side, is sending their love. If your mother is still here and you don't know who that other person is, it is a spirit that is wrapping their arms around you like a mother would a child, okay? So it is a mother's love, whether it's your mother's or a spirit guide that's feeling like you're a daughter to them and they're just trying to hold you and protect you, all right? You need to make a decision. There's something in your mind and you keep going wishy-washy about it. You need to just make that decision and move forward with it, okay? You can't keep teetering, back and forth on whether or not you're supposed to do something. your angels are talking to you, you hear the right answer in your head, and then you're trying to negotiate in your own brain, like, no, but I don't think this is the best time, or, oh yeah, I think this is a better time. When you get the answers, you're supposed to listen to them, okay? So make the decision that you know you're supposed to make. Explore your options. Now, this is where it just got confusing, because you've got more options than you think. It's not just like black or white. There's more options in the picture of the scenario here, and I'm not sure you know what I'm talking about, but something's going on in your life, and you have a third, not black and white, but you got gray in the middle. So explore your options, because there's not just those two you have to decide on, okay? You're being helped. Heaven's working behind the scenes to try to help you and guide you in the right direction. Let them in. You've got to call upon your angels to let them in so that they can help you. All right, Vicki, I hope that this helped a little bit, and thank you so much for jumping on tonight. All right, did Vicki say anything to you? Okay. If she did, at least hold it for a minute, okay? Anything I need to address while I'm shuffling?
Someone said, how do we get a reading?
How do you get a reading? You give Isabella here your first name and your location. She's writing out a little list. I know I have Amanda from, where's my Amanda from?
Pennsylvania.
My Amanda from Pennsylvania is up next. Bella, if you want to, while I'm shuffling, if you want to give the list of, after Amanda, the next 6 that are coming up.
Dee from Ohio, Michelle from Washington, Lindsay from Minnesota, Kaylee from the UK, Courtney from Louisiana, Trinity from Michigan, and Rachel from Ontario. Vicky said, thank you. This is my first reading from you, and it was very comforting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Bella and I tried it, we were trying to, do these on Friday nights, but then we tend to travel around a lot, so we kind of got behind, and then family events, and grandbabies being born, and it's just been kind of a busy few weeks for us. But we try, our goal is to try to connect on Friday nights, so. And if you don't get read tonight, don't throw in the towel. If you go on my page, you can just throw your first name and where you're from. I try to do weekly readings and grab a few of you guys off of there. Just, reaching out to let you guys know, thank you for the support and, for being around. All right, Amanda from Pennsylvania. Amanda, why did I just hear wedding bells? Thinking about getting married, wanting to really bad get married, in the middle of getting married, or you're going to a wedding? Or somebody around you is about to get married, because I literally just heard wedding bells when I was shuffling your deck. You got my favorite card, Mother Protection card. If you weren't listening for the last one, it means that either mom or somebody that was like a mom is on the other side. They're wrapping their arms around you, showing you their love. Or it is a spirit guide on the other side that you are their little one, and they're holding you, making sure that you're protected. It's a wonderful card to have, because you literally have your spirits are holding you and protecting you, okay? You're being helped from behind the scenes also. Your angels and your guides are back there. They are trying to help you. Let them in, all right? Self-employment. If you don't work for yourself, you're supposed to work for yourself. If you are working for yourself already, self-employment, this card is coming up just saying that good is going to come. You are supposed to be an entrepreneur, so keep pushing towards it. Even if things are going a little rocky right now, it's what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Playtime. Too much stuff going on in your life. You've been a little too busy working and taking care of things, and you're not taking care of your spirit that wants to have fun. And you got to remember, your spirit's like a child that still wants to play and dance and run. So you need some playtime, all right? So make some time for yourself just to go get silly, all right? I hope that helped, Amanda. Something's telling me. Anything for me, Bella?
Well, someone wants to know if their parents are okay.
That's kind of a very broad question, and it's kind of a hard one with all this people and all this energy around to answer a question like that, because anybody who's on the other side is okay. And I know this is a hard one. People will ask me, do my loved ones miss me that are on the other side? You have to understand, on the other side, there's no sadness. There's no negative feelings. So they don't miss you because they're still part of you. They're still with you. So you miss their physical being, but their spiritual being is still connected to you. So the only thing that's not there is the body. And since we're talking about the spirit, it's still there. Okay, and I hope that helped answer that question. Bella, did you just leave me? What are you doing?
No.
I think Bella's trimming her nails or something.
Someone just said hello. Someone made me stop scrolling.
Somebody made you stop scrolling?
Something made her stop scrolling.
Oh. Okay. Give me
next one. Did you already do Amanda?
We did, honey.
Okay, it's D.
Were you there?
D from Ohio.
D.
From Ohio.
D.
D E E E.
D-E-E-E. We're going to get this together.
D-E-E.
Just 2 E's or 3 E's?
2 E's.
Well, that's what I give you. You can say E-E-E.
Who has 3 E's?
Well, I didn't know, but I didn't want to embarrass them if they had 3 E's. D. We got you, D. Who has 3 D's? I don't know.
Someone, I think Christina says I have to say this. I'm still tripping on what the cards told you about me. This is the first time that I've ever had a reading.
Well, I'm glad that it's a good experience. I don't like it when it's a bad experience for people that first reading. Okay, D with 2 E's. I almost said 2 D's. All right, this card was dropped. A calling card was dropped while I was shuffling. Divine magic. Extra magic energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles, okay? So if something's going on, expect miracles. The magic is all around you.
You watching Honey?
Oh, no, he's watching MASH up there. That's the theme song of MASH. Yeah, we're listening to my husband upstairs. All right, D. Let's start with the good, okay? Ways of prosperity and this magic things and miracles are going to happen for you. Prosperity, you're going to have abundance of exciting good news coming to you, good energy coming towards you. Financial gain, I don't really like to go with financial gain. To me, the perfect happiness is just being loved and being surrounded by good things and like not struggling. So your angels are saying that you're going to be surrounded by these things. Consultant expert, there's more information you need about something. There's something you're questioning, something going on in your life, you don't have the answers and you need to get professional help. Sometimes we think we can fix a problem on our own and we can't. So when the time comes, make sure you ask for help, okay? Self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness comes up when there is something that you feel guilty about, whether it's a big thing or a little thing, which it's eating at your subconscious. You have to understand that we are all human beings. We all make mistakes. That's what we're here for, is to make our mistakes, okay? But you need to forgive yourself. If you don't forgive yourself and you think that, you did such a horrible thing or you hurt somebody, understand that all you need to do is just make amends and don't make that same mistake again, okay? Learn from that mistake. But we are forgiven from our spirits like you would your child, okay? So just forgive yourself and just so that you can go ahead and get better things can happen for you, okay? Worthiness, something or somebody made you feel like you weren't worthy, which might be where these two are coming together for you. But again, if you've been listening to me, you were made a perfect child, okay, with a perfect spirit and energy. Nobody can take that away from you. No words can take that away from you. No physical abuse can take that away from you. You are perfect, all right? And understand you are worthy of everything and even more than you're asking for in this world, all right? All right, D, I hope that helped, darling. Isabella, you still with me?
Yeah.
I don't hear you crunching on bananas, and I don't hear you writing, so what are you doing over there?
Just waiting for you to get on.
Okay. Was there any questions from me? Were you looking?
Yeah, it's right there.
Sometimes I think she forgets what we're doing. Starts taking a nap in the background. Again, you guys, if you're just getting on, if you have 1,000 followers, hit that little infinity sign on the bottom so that you can jump in with a live reading with me. I don't mind doing readings like this with names, but I really like to see people. I'm kind of a social person, so looking at myself is kind of awkward after an hour. All right, who's my next one, darling?
Michelle from Washington with 2 L's.
I was just gonna ask. I get out of my head. Okay,
No.
because I'm a 1L, Michelle. From Washington.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's DC or.
Okay. Hello, Michelle.
Someone said, "How do you know how to interpret the cards?"
You know, it's really funny that you asked that question, and I'm going to answer that right now. Um, when you get a deck of cards, they come with a book, okay? Like all your decks come with a book. And it's funny because I have, to my side of me over here, I probably have about 6 decks, and I probably have about another 6 decks upstairs. And first thing you do is you pick a deck that you're most drawn to. This is my all-time favorite go-to deck, but I carry, when I travel around and stuff, I carry 3 different decks with me, depending on when I know I have to shift decks. So I had gotten a new deck, and it's funny because I was like looking at the book of the deck, and my husband's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I need to read so I know what each card means." Now, mind you, I've been doing this for at least 30 years, but all of a sudden I get this new deck. I'm like, well, I need to read what all these cards mean because it's like it's a whole new deck to me. And he's like, "When did you start reading the book?" And I'm like, I don't really know what made me do that. So I put the book down, and then I just start looking at the cards, and it kind of just unfolds a message to me, if that makes sense. And I've actually challenged myself, and like I will write down what I see from a deck, and then I will go and look at the card to see if if it's actually what it means. But each deck, if you buy a deck for yourself, you have to be gravitated to the deck. Like you have to see like the energy is like calling you to it. Okay. I have like my own personal deck that I use just for me, but I don't let other people's energy touch. And I hope that answered the question. I tend to like drag on and on and on.
Michelle is from Washington State.
Thank you, Michelle from Washington State. Please hold your questions, ma'am. Thank you for the hearts. I just saw them. All right. Okay. Self-employment. If you're not working for yourself, you're supposed to be working for yourself. If you are already working for yourself, things are going to get better for you because you're doing what you're supposed to. Positive energy. You got some negative people around you, some negative stuff going on around you. You need to surround yourself with positive energy for this to start flowing the way it's supposed to, okay? I know it's really easier said than done. Like, you're like, well, how am I supposed to know if somebody's negative energy, and how do I get rid of my family member if they're negative, or, my partner if they're negative? There's a way to protect yourself. You don't have to absorb all their negative energy so that you don't take it all in. You have too much negativity around you. It's going to bog down your spirit and your energy, and you're not going to be able to do what you're supposed to be doing. So you need to either protect yourself with white candles, wear a cross with you. When I'm like in a situation where I'm in a large crowd of people, I just ask my spirit guides to wrap a whole big white bubble around me to protect me so nothing comes through. But you need some positive energy around you, okay? Tranquility. You need some peace and quiet. You need to calm your mind, your heart, your soul, and just relax, okay? Do some meditating, some yoga, but you need to relax, Michelle. Dream big. Your thoughts are too small. You're not dreaming big enough, okay? There's a whole universe out there waiting for you to tap into. So dream bigger, all right? There's a lot more for you out there. I hope this helped. I hear her little pen clicking.
Someone said, would you know the name of someone's spirit guide?
Actually, if I wasn't in a crowd like this with people, I can tell you how I just actually had that today. I was telling somebody how they can find out the name of their spirit guide. For all of you guys that are listening, if you want to know who your spirit guide is, if I was one-on-one with you, I could help you. I would meditate with you and give you the answer. But all you have to do is, when you're out of this setting right now with all these people around you, because there's a lot of energy flowing back and forth, you get nice and quiet tonight. Just take some deep breaths, breathe in and out through your nose, and just relax your mind for a second, and then say, would you please tell me what your name is? And literally the first name that pops into your head is the name of your spirit guide. And I know sometimes people are like, well, it can't be that easy. Yes, that's them just talking to you. So, and can your spirit guides change? They do. You don't have to have the same spirit guide from birth through your puberty years and into your adult years. They change around. They get different positions, okay? Some are fortunate to have like one, and not that it's, I shouldn't say fortunate. Some do have one spirit guide their entire existence here on Earth. Others, they don't. Did I answer that question?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know why I asked you if I answered the question.
Me either. Me either.
All right.
I want cereal.
Right now? Sorry, we're going to take a commercial break because Isabella wants some cereal.
You should talk about your plans.
On why I'm not eating cereal. I'm going to be doing a class. It'll be coming up, I believe, in April or May. It's a quest, a spiritual quest. We're right now we're in the midst of getting everything lined up for this spiritual quest. It is to help you to learn how to meditate, how to align your chakras, and how to talk to your spirit guides. Right now, I am in like the first couple steps of it, and I thought she was going to laugh at me.
Someone said only if it's good cereal.
Yeah. Princess, what kind of cereal do you want? So we will be posting information on there. It's going to be a very exciting class. But we are going to try to do them because I do have a lot of people that I talk to throughout, across the whole world actually. So that we can try to figure out a way to do it on a Zoom class so that you guys they don't have to travel and spend all the money to come to Chicago for a couple of weekends. But we'll let you know more information on that. But I can tell you, in case you're right away, you're like, no, I don't want to play with this. Part of the spiritual quest is starting off with a detox of your body. So this week I started my detox after traveling. So first couple of days, all you can eat is fruits and vegetables. I can have coffee and juice, water, of course, lots of water. After day 3, you no longer can have coffee. You can basically the whole concept is that you're not eating anything that suffered or was scared because we don't want to take in their energy. And don't get me wrong, I eat meat occasionally. I'm not really a big meat eater, but you're eliminating like all meat products, anything that's lost its life for you. You can eat anything that's grown. You can eat. You also want to stay away from all your carbs and sugars, caffeine. It's pretty much stripping yourself out of everything that we desire, so that we can hear our spirit guides talk to us better. Okay. When we stop, because we have this like mindset, like, oh no, I really want that cereal. Let's just do cereal for now. Okay. I really want that cereal. Well, I'm so focused on wanting the cereal. No, I'm not. She is right now. That my spirit guides are trying to talk to me, but my own desires are getting in the way. So when you detox your body, you can connect more spiritually and hear your angels better without yourself getting in the way with your own desires. Okay. All right. Any questions while I'm ready for the next one?
Someone said Lucky Charms. Someone said that would be awesome. I'm just a baby to all of this. Someone said, are you doing free polls?
Free polls?
Yeah. If so, can I have one?
Oh, polls.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yes, we are. She would ask me if I wanted to go on a poll. I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm kind of old. Okay. So what's happening here is Isabella, my little psychic here, I think voice without a face, who wants cereal. She is taking down people's names. If you give your first name and your location, she's taking down names. Then we'll give a series. She'll give out like 6 at a time to know you can stay tuned for your coming up. And then she's writing down the next 6. Okay. So it's not, based off of, I know some creators out there will only read you if you give them X amount of gifts and dollars. It's not what I'm all about here. Okay. So that's how you get, and it's not a 1 free pull. It's actually 4. All right, here's my next one. Is there anything else I need to address?
Can you just fix your strings?
What's wrong with, what the heck's wrong with my strings? Let's challenge Brad. Am I better now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was that your ADD jumping in, your little OCD there?
Yeah. Lindsay
I apologize,
from
my strings are
Minnesota.
Lindsay.
Look, it looks so good.
What does?
Your little symmetrical strings.
Thank you very much.
Wait, you messed it up again.
It's so hard to work with your daughter.
Okay.
All right, Lindsay, L.
INDSAY from Minnesota.
Oh, we just got back from Minnesota.
Yeah.
We were there for like 3 days. We had a blast. We like to travel out, I can't tell. All right, Lindsay from Minnesota. Are you near the Mall of America? Because that's like our new favorite place. We literally spent 3 days in there. We got a massage every day because we need it when after walking so much.
Someone said it was bothering me too.
Don't feed into her, okay?
Someone said, will that information be on the Zoom, be on your Instagram as well?
Yes, everything that I put on TikTok, I put on Instagram.
This person said an hour south of the Mall of America.
Yeah, we got a hotel right there. All right. Consultant expert. Something is going on that you need help with. Whether it's health, automobile, looking for a new home, but you need to consult an expert, plumbing issues, I don't know. But there's something going on, even medical, that I'm not saying these are things that are wrong, but I'm saying these are things you want to pay attention to. You're going to think that it's something simple, a simple fix, but your angels are saying, no, there's something bigger and you need to consult an expert. That does not mean that every time something goes wrong, you need to panic, like, oh my gosh, is the refrigerator about to go out because my milk's a little warm? But it's saying that there's something bigger going on around you and you can't be afraid to ask for help. My toes are falling asleep. Synchronicity. Everything that's been going on, I feel like kind of like you've been hit with a bunch of stuff. Everything that's been going on in your life has been going on for a reason. Everything was a step, a moment, and a life lesson, okay? So don't get tied up into like the negative and the bad, like, oh crap, this is never going to end. No, instead just take a deep breath, and this goes for everybody listening, just take a deep breath and say, like, okay, this is a moment. It's a sucky moment. I wish I wasn't in this moment, but I know this is just a moment. And next week I won't be in the same spot. Tomorrow I won't be in the same spot. So just write it out. It's all being lined up for you, okay? Pay attention. You got somebody on the other side that's trying to tap on your shoulder, and they're showing you things. You're seeing smells, something that's consecutive and consistent, and you just aren't paying attention to it. You'll start paying attention to it after we've had this conversation, because they literally are using me to scream at you to pay attention. I'm right here, okay? It could be, seeing the same birds, same symbols, the lights flashing, something that reminds you of somebody, but pay attention to it. The other thing this means is that your angels also could be giving you a warning that, but again, it's a sign, and you'll know because it's repetitive, that if there's something is going on, whether it's the right direction or wrong direction, but your angel guys are trying to talk to you, okay? Waves of prosperity. Lots of good is about to come to you, okay? You about to leave me?
He's just doing DoorDash, so I just can't.
She's about to leave me for a second, but don't you worry, we're going to catch up, okay? Waves of prosperity are coming for you, so good is coming, okay? And I hope that helped, Lindsay. All right, she threw her book at me because her boyfriend called. Do you see where mothers rate with the 21-year-olds? They just run off. So we're just going to chat for a second, since I can't see you guys. You're welcome. I see the thank you. Again, if anybody has 1,000 followers, just hit that little infinity sign. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal to have like 1,000 followers, or like, thank you for the heart. But if you guys follow each other, try to get at least 1,000 followers, then all you gotta do is hit that little infinity sign, and then you actually will have like a live personal reading with me, which is cool because I like people. All right, well, I think Bella threw her book at me. Oh, this is really awkward because I didn't realize she's watching me. I thought I was on her phone, but I'm not. I'm on, look at this. And she just threw it at me when she ran away. She's watching me on a screen. Can you all see that? That's really creepy. I'm watching myself. Okay. That's a little delayed, which is even creepier. I hope I didn't mess up her thing. All right, I'm going to shuffle these for a second, and then I know she was already writing me a list. As soon as she comes back here, she will give me the next couple that are on the list. She went for cereal. I hear the cereal. Bella! She is going for cereal. I hear the cereal bag. Do people ever come through to you that have taken their own life? Yes, they do. I had a bunch of readings today that I had to do. And yes, generally a lot of times what I get from them is that this isn't what, did you really leave me for cereal? They just said on here you left for cereal. The sad part is that a lot of times after they've taken their life, they understand the decision that they made, but understand before they came here that was a lesson that they wanted to learn. And I know that it makes no logical sense. Why would somebody want to learn that message, or why would they want to experience that? But that is something that they wanted themselves to go through before they even came here. And the sad part is that you actually pick the energy that you wanted to come to here on earth to experience it. And I know that's a horrible thing to say. And I've had a lot of friends and family members that have taken their lives. Not a lot of family members, but a lot of friends that have taken their lives. I've had a few family members. And it's horrific to deal with, and it's heartbreaking. But yes, they do come through, and I didn't mean to like just keep talking about that, but yeah. All right. All right, so, okay, I got Minnesota done. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys, since Belle left me for a few minutes here, on the next couple that are on the, on her list here is Courtney from LA, Trinity from Michigan, Rachel from Ontario, Teresa from North Carolina, and my next one's going to be Kaylee from the UK. If I just yelled out your name, if you could please just say Kaylee, yes, or whoever's name I just yelled, so that we know that you're still there. Amazing, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. So Bella she's going to back it up when she gets done with her cereal and her boy time in there. So this one is, I can't believe she ditched me. Kayleigh from the UK. Okay. All right. While we were, while I was shuffling the cards and I was coming up with the names, contemplation time. Spend some time alone, Kaylee. You need to meditate on what your real desires are. And like I said, try to check in, you guys, just so that when Bella gets in here, I know that you're still here. Just say your first name and yes, say yes, so then we know that you're still here. All right, self-forgiveness. If you've been on here for a little bit, you know what this card means. You need to forgive yourself. We beat ourselves up because we make mistakes, and we think if we had done things differently, things might have gone a different route. Things went the way exactly that they were supposed to go, okay? So forgive yourself. We are human. We make mistakes. We're supposed to make mistakes here on earth. That's kind of our purpose here to learn from, okay? Have faith. Your prayers are being heard and being manifested. You need to remain positive and follow your guides, okay? Because things are working out for you. Ready, set, go. It's a perfect time for that perfect move. There's something you're thinking you need to change about you. It's time to do it. Whether it's your house, your job, your relationship, something, it's time to take off, okay? Divine magic. Extra magic energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect some miracles. Isabella, darling, we're working over here. Expect miracles because good things are coming for you, okay? I hope that helped you. She left me here alone. Do me, please, Michelle. All right. I look pretty funny right here, don't I? All right, I'm gonna let you guys. Like I said, when Bella decides to get done with her bowl of cereal, she's gonna catch us up on anything you guys are saying. Can't believe she just did that. Anyways, Kaylee, I hope that helped, darling. There's a long one there. Looking, I watched live and immediately and kept coming. Wait, I feel the same. I'm gonna burn my face. I feel the same. Was hooked first. I watched live, felt strong immediately, and kept coming. Thank you. All right, my next one is Bella. This has a low battery, babe. My next one is Courtney from LA. She don't even care. Sorry, let me plug her in because otherwise the tablet's gonna die when she comes back here. Is that on? Okay. There was a time when I was her everything. Now, boy calls. I'm second-class citizen. I'm just the woman who buys the cereal. Courtney, are you still with me, darling? I'm going to have to scroll back through here before. I just saw the only one you've been drawn to, and I appreciate that very much. All right, Courtney from LA. You guys, I just want to tell you thank you. I appreciate all the roses and all the hearts and everything that you guys sent me. Being loved is kind of really nice. All right. Courtney, treasure chest. Unforeseen good is all coming to you, okay? A blessing is coming to you. I'm not sure how it's coming, but good is coming to you. Whether it's a new job or you're going to win a lottery ticket. But unforeseen, which means it's not something you were planning on, okay? Set your sights higher. Again, my queen, you don't realize how important you are to this universe and how special you are and how much you are needed here. You're settling, okay? Don't settle. You need to raise your stakes up a little bit higher. You're supposed to be doing more. You're supposed to have more. You deserve it, okay? So just set your goals higher, okay? Pay attention. Repetitive signs. Spirit guides are talking to you. They keep trying to get you to understand that they're on the other side, trying to guide you. Somebody that you've loved has crossed over. It keeps tapping on your shoulder like, I'm still here. And there's signs that you should be picking up and you're a little apprehensive or you're dismissing it in your brain like, no, that can't be. But generally the times that if there's somebody that you love that's on the other side, you generally are going to know when they're there because they're going to pop into your head. That's not just a coincidence, okay? Consultant expert. Need more information is needed. There is something going on. You need to get an expert in this field. Contact somebody who's good with this, no matter what this is. I know you've heard me say this already, whether it's medical or financial justice for something, but you need to consult an expert on it, okay? You don't have all the answers. All right? I hope that helped, Courtney. Oh, I can actually see this up here's Dan's other one. Dang, I moved up on the accident list the names. It's okay, hang on a second. All right, the ones that are coming up next is Trinity, Michigan, Rachel, Ontario, Teresa, North Carolina, Tracy, I think Oklahoma, Julie from Arizona, Claire from Scotland, I'm going to say this wrong, I'm sorry, Damaris from New Jersey, and Teresa from Texas. If you are still here, jump in now. Why is this not charging? Because this plug is too big. It's not charging. Sorry guys, we have a malfunction going on here. I want this charge. Don't want to lose you. Bells, can you throw me a charger over here, please?
There's one right next to you.
No, it's not. You want to plug this in then? It's not working.
For the iPad?
Yeah.
It's charged.
No, it just said low battery. Don't interfere with her. Okay. Next one is Trinity. Trinity from Michigan. It just said low battery again.
Yeah, it's charging.
Are you going to come back soon?
Yeah.
She's going to get me all caught up. Don't worry. All right, so Trinity. If you just are coming on, there's no fee for what I'm doing right now. There's no popularity contest. It's not the more roses, the more flowers, the more gifts you give, gets you on the list. We just go through the list. Bella grabs 6, 7 at a time, and then we start naming out your names, so hang in there. I know I've jumped on people's live before. I'm like, okay, they've got 3,000 people. They're not going to call me, so don't give up. It doesn't have to happen tonight. We try to do this weekly. We've been really busy, so we couldn't. But if you go on my page, on my profile page, I try to grab some of my followers weekly too. All you gotta do is just jump on one of my post, and give me your name and where you're from. I just need your first name, and I don't really need that to read you. I just like to have somebody to connect to. Okay. And where you're from is just kind of my own little arrogance because I just like to see where in the world that I've read and where I need to still read that I haven't read yet. Okay. All right. Do I do live readings, personal readings? I do. I charge $50 for a personal reading. You can do it on FaceTime with me, or if you don't have an iPhone, you can do it on Facebook Messenger. You you would just text me. If you see my, you'll see my phone numbers on my all over my profile page. If you can't find it on there, you can just send me a message, and I can just give you my cell phone number. That way, we can set up a time. If you're in the Illinois area, I meet up with people in Joliet and in Lamont. We do have a big event coming up April 16th. It's like from 2 to 6. It's in Lamont. It's a whole wholeness wellness event going on. We'll have Moodsy there with crystals and sage and incense and all that stuff. We will have somebody there doing heart chakra healing, some sound therapy going on. I'll be there doing cards. There's going to be a station set up so you can make your own personal sage. So that's a really cool event that we have coming up April 16th in Lamont. And again, you can find that information on my page. But now, Trinity, let's get to you. Belle's going to have a whole lot of reading. I hope the cereal is worth it to her. All right. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. I swear to God, when I shuffle these after I shuffle them and then I pull them up, it's like, it seems like the people that come to my lives are all kind of have the same flow of energy and gravitate to a lot of the same cards. But you're more powerful than you realize. Take a moment, look at yourself in the mirror and just say to yourself, I am beautiful. I'm beautiful and I am powerful, because you are. And something has like made you not understand how much strength you have in this world, okay? Pay attention. Someone from the other side has been tapping you on the shoulder and giving you repetitive signs. So pay attention to the signs. I feel like there's somebody just like within the last 6 months just passed. And they're trying to tell you that they're still around you, okay? Accept angels' help. You've been praying for help. You've been asking for help. Now accept it. You may not like the answers that you're going to get. That's the hard part. But you have to accept their help so that they can keep guiding you in the right direction. And it might not be the direction you want to be in today, but they need to get you there so you can move forward, okay? Morning affirmation. Take your time, you guys. All of you guys need to take your time in the morning before you jump out of bed and go run and go to the bathroom and brush your teeth. Take that moment, just lay there in bed, take some deep breaths, and just say, thank you. This is what I need today. Thank you for everything. Thank you for making it through the night. Thank you for my home that's over my head and my car that I'm going to get into, even if it's not a great car, but thank you for that vehicle. Thank you for the job that I have or the job that I'm about to get. So take your time in the morning with some morning affirmations and just start talking to your angels and let them do their job, okay? All right, Trinity, I hope that helped. I heard her washing her bowl. That might be joining us soon before I run out of people here. All right. My next one is Rachel in Ontario. Okay. All right. After that, we have Teresa, North Carolina, Tracy, Oklahoma, Julie, Arizona, Claire, Scotland, Damaris, I'm so sorry, Damaris from New Jersey, and Teresa from Texas. Teresa from Texas. Did I do a reading for you? I feel like that name sounds very familiar to me. I mean, I know there's a lot of Teresas and a lot of Texas, but for some reason those two together is like resonating in my mind that I've done something with you. All right, so this one is for Rachel. It's getting really warm here, so give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure my cards are splitting here. This deck is getting really old, so they're like... If you saw my TikTok, I don't want to retire this deck. I've had it for a lot of years. Come on. Just purposely kept reshuffling because I'm like, I need some new cards to come up here. Okay, empowerment. If you haven't heard me say this before, I'm going to say it again. You're more powerful than you realize, okay? You just need to accept that you are a queen and take it all in and be the most powerful person that you can be. And again, my protection card. Mama's on the other side, or somebody that felt like a mom to you, or a spirit guide that feels like a mother to you is wrapping their arms around you to know that you are being protected and that you are loved, okay, and that they're not letting go of you. You're going to be okay. You're being helped. Heaven's been working behind the scenes to try to help things go the direction they're supposed to go. You just need to let them do their job, okay? Our angels, our spirit guides are all around us. They're waiting for us to call them and tell them what we need. And you have to be very exact, okay? You want a new house, you got to tell them exactly what color of the house you want. You need to tell them how many rooms. You need to visualize it from beginning to end, no matter what it is any of you guys are looking for. You can, a friend of mine wanted a new car, and she kept saying, you know, I'm manifesting a new car, and she got this beater car. She's like, well, that's not what I wanted. Then watch what you ask for, okay? So you need to start manifesting on what it is that you want. The other one, positive energy. You need to surround yourself with some more positive energy. You've got some negative energy going on around you, so you need to protect yourself and surround yourself with some of the good stuff, okay? All right, I hope positive energy. You've got some negative energy going on around you, so you need to protect yourself and surround yourself with some of the good stuff, okay? All right, I hope that helped. That's mother giving daughter a dirty look. Sorry, I need to scramble these cards for a second because they're interfering with my head. Hello, Paula. Let me just say your name pop up. Let me ask you what I'm doing. I want to make sure they're not sticking. And then we're going to pick them all back up again. Sometimes they're like a magnet. Okay. I feel a little better about my deck here. I mean, it's actually funny because I'm using Bella's tablet thingy over here. Since my phone is so far away, I can't show you guys. So when I'm leaning over, it's because I'm trying to look at you guys on the bigger screen. I don't know why I don't use a big screen like this instead of this little tiny phone, which is why I always have to have her help me when I do these. Because anytime you're doing readings and you're trying to look down, you can't see what people are saying, and then you miss stuff, and then you're trying to scroll back, and it happens so fast. But yeah, hello, Kimberly. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Dolores. Hello, Tracy. Welcome, all you guys. All right, Rachel, I finished you. My next one on my list is Teresa. And as soon as Bella gets off, Teresa from North Carolina, as soon as Bella gets done, she's going to grab some more names off of here, and we will give like a list of 6 or 7 at a time so that you know to stick around. I hope you guys that I'm reading right now are here. I'm going to say names on here, and if you are still here, let me know. I just want to talk to you. Have I found my soulmate? Takes a little bit more than just looking at that question, answering this question for you. And that's a whole conversation I'd have to have with you. Teresa from North Carolina, Tracy, Oklahoma, Julie, Arizona, Claire, Scotland, Damaris, New Jersey, and Teresa, Texas. Are you guys all still with me? It's even weirder looking at myself on another screen. Yes. Okay. I see you in there. You're coming up, darling. Julie, I'm still here. Okay, wonderful. All right. So the next one I'm going to pull right now is Teresa. All right. I'm going to do Tracy and then Julie, you're after that. Tracy from Oklahoma. Are you still with us here? There is no charge for this, darling. I know other creators, this is how they make their livelihood. It's not how I make my livelihood. I enjoy what I do. I do this outside of here to have a livelihood, but it's not my only job. I've been doing this for like probably 30 years now, but I just love doing this. Okay, all right, so this is for Tracy. Check that one off. All right, Tracy, Divine Magic popped up for you. Extra magic and energy is coming your way and surrounding you, so be welcoming and open to that. All right, watch your thoughts. Be careful because you are generating your own problems. If you think something is wrong, it's going to go wrong. If you think somebody's going to be sick, they're going to be sick. You think you're going to be sick, you're going to be sick. Be careful what you're manifesting. Your thoughts are causing you problems, okay? You start thinking negative thoughts. Your angels, your spirit guides, don't put negative thoughts in your head. So when you think something is wrong, oh, they're lying to me, they're cheating on me, you need to second guess and see if that's you doing that, putting that thoughts in your own head, okay? Mother healing. When that card comes up, that means one of two things. Mom is either on the other side or somebody who is like a mother is on the other side, okay? If neither one of those are the case, it's just a mother on the other side that's wanting you to know that. I'm going to stop that right there. Backed up, I went through the wrong card. Mother healing is saying that there's something going on and you need to get past something. Something's happened between you and mom. If mom's not still here on earth, then you need to go through a healing process. If you're having a problem with mom or you had a fight with mom, you need to do some healing, okay? Because the problem is if we have issues with mom and dad, it kind of is the first thing we know from conception. If things are off with them, our whole world kind of seems a little bit off. So you need to do some healing when it comes to mom, all right? Playtime. Dolphins know the importance of playing. You need to spend some time playing. You can't be working so hard. You need to take some time to just play and enjoy life a little bit. Simplify your life. Eliminate the clutter around you. There's way too much clutter. You need to get rid of that. It could be emotional baggage. It could be what's going on in your house, but you need to clear the field a little bit, okay? So I hope that helped you. Tracy. Are you coming back soon, Bella? No, Bella has a boo, so Bella's not talking to me and you. That just rhymes. She's checking in now like she feels guilty that she left us. All right, my next one is Julie. She's kind of scrolling right now, like out of guilt. I would turn the phone so you could see her. She's leaning over the couch, trying to check all my messages to see what y'all are saying. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need 6 more. You know, if you find some time for your mother in this. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Why are you throwing the blanket around? Oh, she lost your pen. All right, so this, wait, I need the name. Who am I got? Julie, no, grab my book. Julie from Arizona, okay.
I'm just gonna write down a few names.
She's grabbing a few names right now so we know who's coming up next. So if you're, I know I just gave you guys a list of people and she's gonna give me the next bunch. We got a call card here. Okay, Julie. All right, ready, set, go. Something's been going on. There's something you're supposed to do, something you're supposed to change. You're pondering, you know, it's your soul's like driving you nuts, like you just want to do something. This is your time, go. Whether it's a new job, a new home, a new state, a new friend, it's time to make that jump, okay? Your spirits are behind you like, whoosh, let's take it. It's the perfect moment to make a change, okay? Friendship, make it play date with some friends. You need some time with one or more friends, but you need some time with just some people around you just to laugh a little bit. Dream big. Let go of your small dreams, okay? Can you, like, you know, go a little bit bigger. There's more in the world out there for you, so just take the bigger picture, okay? Explore your options. There's something that you've been pondering, but there's other possibilities. It's not just this point or this point. There's something else that might be in the middle here. So I know you feel like something inside of you is churning and you need to like do something different, but pay attention that there's another alternative besides the two that you're just deciding on, or the directions that you want to go, okay? So I hope that helped, Julie. Isabella, can you give me my next name? She stole my book.
It's Teresa.
Teresa.
T-E-R.
ESA.
S-A, yeah.
From where? Texas?
Yeah.
Teresa from Texas. I can't tell if she took the tablet. I don't see myself on my tablet anymore. Oh, she's watching it from the phone now. And if you guys have questions, please feel free, because we will try to address some of these questions. I just want to thank you guys for all the hearts and the roses and the love that you guys send to me. It's just nice to be loved. I love what I do, and I love helping people, and anything I do that can help you and make things a little better for you and brighter for you, or heal, then that's what I'm going to do, okay? Teresa. And again, if your name, like she's going to give me a series of about 6 more names. If your name is not being called, just, don't give up because I'm not sure what time it is. We'll probably be on here for a little bit. What time is it? 8:30. We'll probably be on for a little bit longer, like another half hour, 40 minutes or so. So don't give up and think that you're not going to get picked. And if you do want a reading, you can still always go to my page and just, if you want a private message, I do private messages with people. It's $50. I can do a TikTok reading with you for nothing. Just give me your name and just like your first name, just because I like to be personal with you and like where you're from, just because I'm trying to like ping the entire, globe. All right, mother healing. Teresa, this card is coming up because there's something going on with mom. I don't know if mom's on the other side or somebody who felt like a mother to you is on the other side, but there needs to be some healing. If there's a fight going on with mom or there's something, a split between you and mom right now that you need to work on because something inside of you is not feeling exactly right. You have the Midas touch right now. Anything you touch, you can turn to gold. So if there's something you've been thinking you want to do, you've had a dream, you want to do something, they're saying do it. It's going to turn to gold. So jump into that. Something creative inside of you. It's going to be good, okay? Simplify your life. Too much clutter, too much garbage, too much emotional baggage. We need to get rid of that for everything else to line up the way it's supposed to. All right, Teresa, I hope that helped you. Are you back with us?
Yeah.
Oh, Bella's back. Everybody applaud. She had her bowl of cereal, talked to her boo. Now we're going back together. I've missed you. They've missed you. Do you want to scroll back and let us know if any had any questions that I couldn't read that you just deserted us?
Unfortunately, it only lets me see like from right here.
Oh, you can't scroll back?
No.
Can you scroll back on my phone? Let me see. You just have to crawl down on the floor so we can see it.
I looked when I was over here.
Okay. All right, so Bella's back. So if I missed any questions, please feel free. Bella, you got your next list going. Who is my next one on right now?
Next one right now is Damaris from New Jersey.
Okay, I know. D-A-R.
D-A-M.
G-A-M.
A-R.
A-R.
I-S.
I-S. Do you want to? From New Jersey?
Yes.
All right. While I'm shuffling these, do you want to give them the next 6? Oh, she has to go back to work now.
Claire, Scotland. Paula from North Carolina. Darlene, Vermont. That's all. Sandra from California and Irma from Texas.
Did you hear your name being called? That means don't leave because you're on the list, okay? My cards are still sticky, so I keep messing with them.
Someone said, how do you know if you have bad energy around you? What do you do?
You'll know if you have bad energy around you because 1, you're tired all the time. Your health is like not the best. You get worn out real easy. Your moods shift and you're not happy. You've got something dwelling inside of your brain. You feel like you're never content. You feel like these are just some of the signs of bad energy around you. And what do? You cleanse yourself. There's a couple of ways to cleanse yourself. I keep my white candles lit around me when I do readings and stuff to protect me from bad energy. Like even in a situation like where I may not be in a room with you guys, but energy's all being fed through to me. So to protect me from bad energy coming through. You can sage yourself, do a whole cleansing process to eliminate that bad energy around you. It's kind of a whole class that I could teach you on that. And I wish I had enough time, but I hoped a couple of those things kind of helped you. All right. How do you pronounce it? Damaris?
Yeah, but she also said, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Have I read you before?
I don't think so.
Okay, you were just being nice. Thank you. I am good. Ooh, we got a call. And I said that a call, we got a split too. Okay, what does that mean when I say we got a call or we got a split? I feel like a card dealer at the casino or something. When I am shuffling cards, when I am live with you, you're shuffling the cards. But if I'm in person to person, you're shuffling the cards. When it's like this, obviously I have to shuffle them for you. A calling card is a card that falls out of a deck when they're being shuffled. It's the spirits are like throwing the card out because you need to pay attention to this because they're trying to talk to you. If the deck splits, that's the reason why that happens because there's something that you have to learn about. See my card's falling apart. Here, let's take it over off. I'm going to have to eliminate them. Okay. Now it's time Bella's handing her pen over there. Okay. All right, what do we got? Blessed change. Things are about to get better for you. Change is good, and they're blessed changes. Sometimes we don't know that a change is good at first, and it might seem like a painful change, but it's a good change, okay? So it's a blessed change that's coming. Consult an expert. There's something going on that you need to talk to somebody about, then you need to go ahead and consult your expert. Time to move on. You're holding on to something, emotional baggage or physical stuff that belong to the past. You need to let it go. I know it's always easier said than done because we can't like let go of everything so we wanted something, we love something, and now it's not in our lives, or we wanted something and we can't let it go. But the problem is the longer we keep trying to hold on behind us, we can't move forward, okay? So you need to just like, that was a great moment in my time, but I'm moving forward now. That was a new chapter, okay? Mother protection. All right, when this card comes up, either mama's on the other side, grandma's on the other side, or somebody who felt like a mother figure to you. If none of those three apply to you, then it's an angel, the spirit that feels like a mother to you, and she's bounding herself around you and letting you know that you're being protected, and she's keeping you safe, okay? Set your sights higher. All right, my darling, you're again, like so many of us, you don't realize how important you are and how much you are capable of. Thank you for all the hearts and the roses, that you don't know how much you are capable of. So just set your sights higher. Don't settle, you know. The job that you have right now is just a stepping stone, or the position you're going into is just a stepping stone. That's not it. Thank you for the roses. There's something higher you're supposed to be doing. So pick, you know, I always say, like, you know, aim for the stars, because if you don't make it, at least you're going to land on a cloud. But you've got to just aim towards the bigger picture, okay? Watch your thoughts. You're manifesting a lot of your own problems. If you think things are bad, they're going to be bad, all right? If you think negative, it's going to happen to you, then it's going to happen to you. You're creating your own negative energy around you. So just be careful what your thought process is, okay? I hope that helped. Miss Isabella, now that you're back in the picture with us, is there anything you want to talk about?
Rosie said hello, hello.
Hi, Rosie.
You said thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm not making your hostility.
Who? Mine? You left us for a bowl of Cheerios and a boo talk in the middle of our live.
Could have been an emergency.
It would have been over a bowl of Cheerios. What was the cereal choice, by the way?
Cheerios.
Uh-huh. There's lots of choices in there. I just went with the Cheerios. Do you see that? We're in each other's heads all the time.
Did you say Cheerios?
Yeah. Rosie, she ditched me for a bowl of cereal right in the middle of a live.
Dude, I don't know how I pulled my PR.
Right now, while I'm doing a live.
Wait, did I see that?
No, I didn't see your feet stick up.
I did.
They did. Sometimes my 21-year-old seems like she's 12, but it's so kind of cute. All right, who's my next one, darling? Sorry, I'm trying to see, these guys are sticking.
Claire from Scotland.
Hello, Claire from Scotland, you still with us? Bella hasn't been around to ask if you guys are with us, so. And if you want to know what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to diffuse my cards, okay?
Someone just said Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. It's my sister's name from the other side. Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to diffuse my cards here a little bit, and I'm separating them all. Does anybody have any questions while I'm doing this? I'm playing with my cards here. All right. Let's bring them back.
Do you record these? It went so fast. I wish I could hear you.
Oh my gosh, I am so glad that, thank you for asking that question, because somebody asked that question like a few TikToks ago. Okay, and I know this sounds really lame because I'm not computer or whatever you call it, savvy or whatever, but I literally just figured out how to do a YouTube thing, because they're like 2 hours long, so like there's nothing I could upload it to, but I was able to upload some of the past live readings on TikTok. On one of them for some reason didn't upload, but the other ones that I've done, and I will upload this also on my YouTube channel, and I have no idea what it is. Bella, is there any way you can check and see what my YouTube channel is? I've never had to tell anybody what it was. I literally just did this last week. I think it's Michelle Burke, because I thought, that's why I said send me a picture so I could change it when I was trying to build it, and you forgot about me and you just left me and didn't help me because you're with Boo again.
Yeah, there's like not really a way to just like search.
Can you find my name, Michelle Burke? It doesn't come in there. I think it's connected to Angel something. All right, you guys that are on here now, if I've read you and you wanted this information, when we're done tonight, I will post it on my TikTok page. So how to find the YouTube? Like I said, I literally just made it up, and so I don't.
Which email did you use?
I think Angel Talk or Talk to an Angel email. I don't know. I have so many emails now.
Okay, well don't like say anything more.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. Who am I doing, Dallin? Because I done shuffled the cards.
Claire from Scotland.
Oh yeah, Claire. Good thing I shuffled your cards. CLAIR.
CLAIRE.
I knew there's something. Scotland.
Yep.
All right. All right. There's something that you something you want to do. There's something you want to change. Your angels, your spirit guides are saying wait. Just don't do it yet. Okay. Some wrinkles have to be ironed out first before you make that change. All right. So just be a little bit more patient. Consult an expert. And I have a feeling these go together. Like there's something you want to change or do. But you need to talk to somebody before you make that change, just so that you don't make a bad move, okay? Tranquility, you need some quiet time. Fortunately, we're all guilty of this. We get so consumed with the world that we forget to take some time just to relax and be quiet, but take that quiet time that you need, all right? Now, this is where this has happened before, and it's very conflicting because they're telling you, your angels are saying it's time to make a decision, like make a decision. But it doesn't mean you have to act on it right now, but you need to make a decision. You're hee-hawing back and forth. Your spirit guides are trying to talk to you and tell you what you should be doing, but you just don't want to hear them yet, but you need to just finally make that decision of what you're supposed to be doing right now, okay? So this is already going on in your own head and in your own spirit, but make that decision. It doesn't mean you jump to it this right now. Just decide where you're going to move forward to, okay? All right, Claire, I hope that helped. Isabel, anything you want to talk about? No? Nothing.
No, I'm just looking. Hold on. I think I
Take
found
it
your
with me.
account, by the way, but it's just under a different email.
Oh,
So I'm trying to get it to you.
okay. It's so weird when I look at myself there in slow motion. It's weird. And tonight I won't have a card anymore. Who's my next one?
The next one is Paula from North Carolina.
All right, Paula, you still with me?
Someone said, I couldn't stop watching your video recently when saw an orb fly through. You really affected him. You're amazing.
Thank you.
She said, yes, I'm here.
Okay, all right, Paula. You guys, first of all, I want to thank you guys for being on here with me. I have a lot of fun doing this. I hope that I can help you in some way. Like I said, there are a couple of events coming up, classes coming up if you're out this way. Please, I try to try to respond to anybody who direct messages me on questions about what I do or what have you. Sometimes I can't answer right away, but I try. Also, if you go to my page, you'll find out there's more than just card reading on there. I talk about some different kind of natural medicines and natural ways to help with some ailments and stuff. So there's a little bit more to me than just this. All right. All right. Protection. Give me a second. Okay, Paula, turn the page already. Paula, if you've been on here for a while, you know what this card means, besides the fact that it's one of my favorite cards. This is either mama, grandma, somebody who was like a mother on the other side, or a spirit guide that's acting like a mother for you. Has got their arms wrapped around you and is keeping you protected, okay? It's a beautiful, loving card. Simplify your life. Too much clutter going on in your life. You need to get, whether it's emotional baggage or around your house, but you need to clean the house, okay? Explore your options. There's more options than what you're thinking. You have more choices that you can make out there. So don't settle for just A or B. Okay, there could be a C. You got the Midas touch. Whatever you decide you want to do right now, you've got something stirring inside of your mind that you really want to be doing, but you're afraid to do it, or you're not sure you can do it. Your spirit guides are saying, do it. You have the touch to make it turn to gold. Do you want to start your own business, or you have your own business? You've got some creative ideas. Touch it. It's supposed to happen. Okay. All right. I hope that helped, Al. I'm switching decks. Wow, no. Oh, somebody lost somebody up there.
Angel said hi.
Angel, who?
Your daughter.
Hi, daughter. I just want to make sure it wasn't like an angel. Hello, baby. All right, I need to grab my other decks. Angel, Bella left me in the middle of a live to go have a bowl of cereal. I'm gonna talk to her boo. Left us, all of us people out here, waiting for her to come back. Do you got, how many are on the list right now?
He just said cereal sounds so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Have they all checked in?
They're all recent.
Okay. Did you say their names? You guys that checked in, are you still here?
Yeah, because I was calling them off.
All right. What's my next one?
Darlene from Vermont.
Hello, Darlene.
And then it'll be Irma from...
Right. Oh, you're talking to them.
Yeah.
They're talking to me. She's talking to you guys. Go.
Irma from Texas, Sandra from Cali, Chase from Hawaii, Anne Marie from Ohio, and Elizabeth from South Carolina.
Have we read Hawaii before? I don't know why I said we. Have I?
Oh.
I keep track of these things, okay? I'm on a giant board with like all these little pegs. All right, Darlene, this one's for you.
Someone said, I haven't had cereal in years, now I want a bowl of Frosted Flakes. Someone else said, I want a bowl of cereal too.
Great, kids. Great. I've lost my entire audience because everybody's having cereal now. Why don't we just all have a bowl together? I can't right now because I'm in my detox mode. Okay. All right, Darlene, let's start with communication. You need to do some communicating. You hold too much stuff in. You need to let it out. There's something you want, somebody, there's a whole list of things that go with this. Somebody hurt you, you're holding it in. Somebody pissed you off, you're holding it in. You don't like your boss, you're holding it in. You need to start using your words, okay? You keep holding it in, you're just gonna explode inside. So start communicating your desires, your wishes, your dreams, all of that, all right? The frog, clean house. Get rid of all that bad energy around you. Let go of relationships that are holding you back from what you're supposed to be doing. The earth fairy, physical health, grounding. Pay attention to little signs when it comes to health. If you feel like something is off, don't play around with it. Your angel guides are saying, just, pay attention to the little things that are saying your body's wearing down, you're getting too tired. Pay attention to it. You don't eat cereal all the time. What I mean by that is if there's something going on with your health, like pay attention to when your body's reacting to it, okay? Restrictions. You're a prisoner of your own making. You're not moving forward in life because you feel like you have to stay exactly where you are, okay? You don't realize how special you are and how beautiful you are. So release yourself so that you can continue living in this world where you are supposed to be having a lot of fun, okay? Darlene, I hope that helped. You got any questions there, Bellaboo? Bellaboo straight again.
My buzz was ringing in Angel's ear. Like the video. Like it, it's your mom.
She's talking about my grandson. Hi, Michael. We call him Moose. He's a little boy who's like a tough looking little kid. So his nickname was Moose. So this shout out's for you, Moose. I bet he's really excited because now he's being talked to, like on national television to him. He's only 7. Like it, it's your mom. It's your Nana too. All right. Okay, who's my next one, darling?
Irma from Texas.
Irma from Texas.
Someone said, "Oh, I thought you were talking to me."
Irma, did you lose your mom? I feel like a mom, grandma, somebody on the other side, like just kind of tried to jump in. And the reason why it bounces from mom to grandma is because you understand that grandmother, mother are one and the same when it comes to the spirit world. A grandmother thinks that they're also the mother, like I am Michael's mother. The angel thinks she is too. All right. Birth and rebirth, beginning and change. Things are about to change for you. It's a whole new cycle for you, okay? Good things are coming with the whole new rebirth. The hawk. I love my birds. I love the signs of birds are spiritual. The hawk is saying expect a message. Your words, your prayers are being answered. They can hear you. When you see the birds out there, just smile. Just know you're being surrounded by angels and spirit guides, okay? So expect a message is coming for you. That's a good message, all right? The stag. Are you being the best you can be? Are you just settling? Do you just content in the world, okay? Because you are supposed to have pride and leadership skills. You're supposed to be doing more, so don't settle, please. You're a prisoner of your own mind and your own making. You're trapped in your own thoughts and your own negative stuff that keeps popping into your head. You need to shake that out of your head. And I can't say this enough times. When I know that the dark is trying to get into my head, I start humming negative thoughts. I start humming because then I can't hear anything else besides my hum. So you need to reprogram your brain and your way of thinking. Every time a negative jumps in, you need to reverse it with a positive, okay? I'm just going to throw this at myself. All right, I'm going to do this one. I don't like how my bangs are laying tonight. That's a negative thought. The positive way to reverse that is, I really love how my bangs are going to lay tomorrow. Because maybe not. But what I'm saying is reverse any of the negative that pops in your head, okay? All right, I hope that helped, Irma. And anything from a commentary over here, Isabella?
She just said that, she said thank you, and she had said that no grandma a long time ago.
Okay. It doesn't have to have been recently, Irma, but just kind of like that energy is like still around you, even if it was when you were small. And who's next, darling?
Sandra from Cali.
Sandra from Cali. All right, Sandra, this is for you. All right, Sandra, you need to trust your intuition. You have the ability to see things, and your angels are saying, yes, you have the gift of doing exactly what I'm doing, but you need to learn to trust your intuition and when you hear your spirit guides talking to you, okay? The serpent, seek help, do some healing, gain some knowledge in the field. When this card comes up, sometimes it's wrapped around jealousy, emotional issues. When they're saying seek help, if you need to talk to somebody, a counselor, a friend, but seek help when it comes to these situations. I don't know where the jealousy is coming from or being aimed at you, but there needs to be some healing done, okay? You are surrounded by love. Your angels are all around you with love. You have people around you with love. You just need to let them love you, all right? The Merlin, there's some justice and balance coming. If there's something going on that seems unjust to you, justice is coming your way. You just need to not be, how do I put this? When your way of thinking, don't be part of the world, be part of the spirit world, okay? Because that's kind of where you're supposed to be. All right, Sandra, I hope that helped, darling. Any comments? All right, how many more do you have on there? Does anybody have any questions for me in just a couple seconds here? And why am I looking at myself over there when I'm seeing myself right here?
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Nobody was just any just random questions and not questions like about somebody that you live on the other side, because those aren't as easy just to whip out. Like,
What's the, how do you get a reading?
how do you get a reading? With a reading, like there's several ways of getting a reading. My TikTok readings are free, and unfortunately, there's so many more of you than there's of me, so it's impossible to get everybody a reading. If you were getting a reading tonight, or when I do a live, we try to do them on Friday nights, if there's not stuff going on. But all I need is like your first name and where you're from, and that's just not that I need that to read you. I could read you without that. It's just a way of me connecting more with you and where you're at. If you want a personal reading, either live with me, you could message me. I do live readings with people on Facebook, Instant Messenger, whatever the heck that's called, Facebook Messenger. I charge $50 for readings. These are free when I do these, okay? All right, who's the next one?
Sherry said, "Hi, my lovely teacher."
Hi.
Someone else said, "What?
Hi, Sherry. Thanks for jumping on.
What can I use to clean my room?"
White sage.
When did you realize that you have this gift?
When did I acknowledge it, or when I look back? I remember the first spirit that ever came to me. I was probably around 12 years old. We can get on a whole conversation about like being an empath and stuff. And I know to some people it's going to sound really silly, but I remember probably about 6th or 7th grade. No, not 6. 6 or 7 years old, and don't laugh. But I was outside walking and playing, and I was about to step down, and I heard an ant crying out, "Don't step on me." That's one of the times when I started realizing that I was, I didn't know what it was called back then, so I called myself asensitive. And what I mean by that, like if you broke a branch on a tree, I felt its pain. So that slowly started progressing like that. I started doing readings about, 20, 30 years ago. I don't know, because time's going by so fast. I remember when I got seriously starting to try to channel it, I was probably in my 20s, early 30s. I'm almost 60. And I started doing all this reading because I was trying to figure out what was happening. So I have like 5,000 angel books upstairs. And then one of the things that they told me was that what I read was that when you were trying to hone in on what you were hearing, to write. And I literally have stacks of books around me that I write in all the time. In the beginning, I had just my angel journal. So every time I would hear something from my angels, I would write it down. And some troll laughed about me saying this on my TikTok. But they're like, "Oh yeah, just write and they will come." Basically, that's how it happens. The more you acknowledge your angels and your spirit guides around you, the more your messages you're going to receive. Like you can be like, "Wow, that's really crazy. Like I almost turned that way and then there was the big crash." No, you didn't turn that way because you were being guided not to. So that's the things you write down. Like, my course, I changed my course and my directions because something inside of me told me to. The more you acknowledge their presence, the stronger their voices become in your head. Okay? I hope that helped. Thanks for asking the question.
Someone said, "Is buzzing like a fly flew around your ear sign of spirit?"
Okay, there's a couple of things. When you hear buzzing in your ear, yes, it could be the sign of energy of somebody from the cross on the other side is trying to talk to you, and because their energy pitch is so much higher, they can't vocalize themselves like you can and I can right now. The energy is just way too high pitch, and that's why it'll sound like a buzzing sound.
Okay, there's a lot. So that one person said, "Isn't white sage used to call in spirits? I was told there's a misconception about use of white sage."
Wait, say it again. Say those lines.
Isn't white sage used to call in spirits? I was told there's a misconception about use of white sage.
Well, actually, sage in general, you can use sage for both. If you are trying to get rid of bad spirits that are around you, you're calling in the good spirits to do the job because you really can't do it yourself. So when you are burning your white sage, you are calling in your positive energies in to help combat the bad the bad spirits. Does that make sense?
I wasn't listening.
I was listening for the next response.
Someone else.
She wasn't listening.
Someone else said, "Oh, because there's a lot." Someone else said, what days do you go on live on Instagram, but you don't?
Yeah, I don't go live on Instagram. Honestly, I didn't even know how. I was not into this whole social media thing until probably like 6 months ago. Okay, I literally just learned about TikTok and all that. I was just a normal person doing it, like in my office, in my home, or what have you. So this whole social thing is kind of like really new for me, and that's why I trip up sometimes because I don't know how to work this stuff. But I'm sure like these young people can show me how to do that on Instagram.
How do you release and accept what the divine has in store?
How do you release and accept what the divine has in store? Okay, how do you release? The divine doesn't, okay, are you asking me like how to follow through with what the divine is giving you? One thing is accepting what is to be is to be. And I know that sounds so cliche, but when you're being given a gift, when you're a child under the Christmas tree, you don't ask why you got the gift, right? You're appreciative of the gift. So when you are given a gift, you literally, I don't know how to answer the question. I mean, you're not much help. She's thinking about Fritos now.
There's too many.
Yeah, there's too many questions. I don't even know how to answer that question. If you're asking like how to receive the gift of this, because that's too broad of a question. Are we talking about the gift of reading, the gift of healing?
Are we talking about the question like the divine?
Yes. We lost her here.
Really
so like I said, the divine gives so many gifts, so I don't know.
I think that has a lot to do with like everything has a reason. Like when you're talking about like, you do choose like what you like your, was that on here that you're talking about? You choose like your struggles.
Yes, before we're born.
Yeah, and like how, like that's basically like fate, like talking about. I don't know. I think so.
She's stuttering through this, trying to figure out what the question was. I
Another,
hope I answered it somehow.
Another person said, I always get deja vu, but now I pay attention, and I'll know if someone was coming to visit me. What does that mean?
That means that you've seen yourself on both sides. We have been here before. Deja vu, like there's different ideas on like deja vu is. Some talk about a portal and that you are seeing yourself exactly. The portal's open and you can see yourself on the other side. There's also the belief that deja vu is because you've been here on Earth before and you've been through the same experiences, but you just changed your course on this journey. So, and I've had cases of that. I remember being 7th grade, walking into my junior high school for the very first time, and I already knew the colors of the hallway because I'd been there before. So in a past life, I had chose that same place. When we are on a journey and we come back here, we generally stay in the same areas, which sounds stupid. Like, why would I do that? And we generally stay with the same people. We just tend to change roles. So maybe your mom in the last life was your daughter, and this time you guys have changed. Your mom was your daughter. You understand what I'm saying? You change positions. Okay, so the next life, maybe Bella might decide to be my mother. I might decide to be her child and leave her in the middle of her TikTok live and go have some cereal. Okay.
In this amount of time that you've been talking, there's 15 new messages.
Okay, sorry. But so we all seem to intersect and stay in the same place, and that's why deja vu happens. Next question.
16. Is an angel or spirit visiting when my blind and deaf puppy barks at the wall?
Absolutely yes. I answered that one quick. And cats. They're both no.
Someone said, what does that mean? My oldest gets the same thing. Maybe about the buzzing in the air?
There's somebody that's connected to both of you guys. A grandparent, a relative that was close to both of you guys. They're still trying to get you. If your child is a younger child, children see and hear things better than we do because they're still closer to their purest energy. The longer we're here, we get smudged with all the bad energy, like with the world crap. So we don't hear as clearly. So it's somebody that's been connected to both of you guys that's trying to communicate. Grandpa, maybe. I feel like it's probably a male on the other side that's trying to get your attention.
She said maybe that's why my oldest already gets it a lot. Someone else said no, it was about deja vu. Oh, the question about deja vu was what you were answering.
Yeah.
And I had interrupted and thought it was about the divine.
Oh. But I think you're delayed because we just went through the whole deja vu and that's not to the portal, but you've been there before and we had different lives. I think she's delayed here. You've had deja vu because you probably have been in the exact same situation before. Bella just wasn't paying attention. Where you at? You got 13 more questions? You said there were 16. You gave me 3.
Oh, 16 messages.
Oh, okay. All right, so who's the next one on the list?
The next one is, who was the last one you had? Sandra?
Sandra.
Next one is Anne Marie from Ohio.
All right, Anne Marie, you still with us, honey? That's a beautiful name. Who are the next couple that you have on the list?
Elizabeth from South Carolina and Chase from Hawaii.
Okay, and then just hold from there. Okay. Is Anne Marie still with us? Anne Marie. Calling Anne Marie to the front. Anne Marie, customer service.
Yes.
What are you laughing at?
Customer service. You know what's really creepy is my AirPods connected to my phone, but they're in their case.
Oh. I guess spirit guides are trying to talk to you in your earpods and you're not paying attention. All right. Anne Marie, hold it for 1 second. Anne Marie, you need to take a risk. There's something that's holding you back and that you're afraid, okay? But if you don't take the risk, you're not going to know where your journey's supposed to go. You keep going straight, but branch off, okay? Do something different, all right? It's supposed to take you a different direction. Be teachable and humble, the novice. There's something that you need to learn. Sometimes we think that we know everything in the field that we're in or what have you. I learn from my students all the time. So be teachable, and maybe that'll help you to take this chance that you're supposed to be taking, okay? Are you being the best that you can be? Your spirit guides are saying that there's more you're supposed to be doing, and you're kind of settling. You need to push through this, start dreaming again, write down what you want to be doing, where you want to be going in life, and start moving forward, okay? You're supposed to have pride and be the leader. You're the stag of the group, all right? The Merlin, justice will be served. There is something that's going on, and you need some justice done. I don't know if it's something's happening with law or what have you, or in a relationship, but you need to feel some form of justice. The Merlin is there to say justice will be done. But are you being the best that you can be to make sure that this all lines up? All right, I kind of feel like there's a whole lot of backstory to this, and I think you know what I'm talking about, and you know what I'm talking about. So I hope that helped, okay? There is a life for you. You just need to start focusing on that, all right? All right, Emery, thank you.
Someone said my dad's been missing for 6 months, and I just want to know if he's dead or alive.
I'm going to tell you something. I took a psychic detectives class on this subject, and that's not something that I would just randomly throw out in a situation like this, because it's a very scary thing to answer that question, okay? Because if I say that he's dead, you're going to want to know where he's at. If I say he's alive, you're going to want to know where he's at. Would be something that I would need to do a one-on-one with you and see what answers we can get, okay? Sorry. And questions?
Someone said love your top.
Oh, thank you. Just got it at the Mall of America.
Also said lately I've been around and all these live mediums, and I've been so drained afterwards.
That you've been during live mediums, like on TikTok live?
I think she's been in lives, like watching.
Okay. And you feel exhausted afterwards? Sometimes it can happen for a couple of reasons. When I'm done with, generally done with readings, I'm usually I have a lot of energy inside of me. But if you're feeling drained afterwards, it's because somebody's pulling energy from you, all right? And I would be very careful and make sure that you are putting white light around you, because it doesn't necessarily mean the medium is pulling energy from you, but all these people that are here could be pulling from you also, okay?
The person with the dad wants to know how much that would cost.
Could you message me? I don't want to have this conversation right now. My normal charge is $50, but I would just rather you message me. We can talk privately about that, okay? You can be my friend and direct message me or something, okay? All right, any more questions? No? Okay. And my next one?
Elizabeth from South Carolina.
We still got Chase on there?
I don't know.
Chase, are you still on there? And Elizabeth from South Carolina, are you still there? Time you're at 9:14. Elizabeth?
Someone said, OMG, I had that, and I was so sick and really bad headache after I was completely finished. Chase is still there.
Okay. Is Elizabeth still there?
I'm not saying.
All right, Chase, since you're still there, I'm going to jump on you. And then Elizabeth, if you're still there, you'll be right after Chase. I know sometimes people get bored and this gets to be long. And then people are like, it's like a really long series if you're watching it, like power watching here. So, CHASE?
Yeah.
From where?
From Hawaii.
From Hawaii. Okay. All right, Chase, this one's for you.
She checked in, but Elizabeth still hasn't.
Okay. You're starting to like, I can tell you're getting tired. You're like, she's getting drained from me working. When she started. All right. Death. The death card came up. Does that mean somebody's going to die? No, absolutely not. Don't ever let anybody tell you that somebody's about to die around you. If you are ever with a medium and they tell you somebody's about to pass, they don't have that knowledge and they cannot tell you that, okay? That would alter life. So they can't talk about something like that. They don't even have that information. When you get the death card, it means the end of a situation. Something is about to come to a halt for you. When death comes, rebirth and new beginnings. So something that you've been dealing with, whether it's relationship, job, whatever it is, it's coming to an end and a new beginning is starting for you. It could be emotional junk inside of you, but it's coming to an end. The spider, creative projects. This is saying that you are supposed to be creative, that you are supposed to be using your creative side to be doing something for this world, okay? So you need to tap into that. The deer, you need to use a little bit of gentleness, okay? Maybe you're thinking right now, well, I'm pretty laid back or I'm quiet, but this card is saying different. Like your approach needs to be gentle and diplomatic in things that you're about to do, okay? The horse, accept help from others and delegate authority. You can't control everything. You need to be able to delegate the jobs out, okay? I know it's hard and it's humbling when we have to ask other people for help because we don't want to. So this card is saying that you have to do that because otherwise you're going to drain yourself, all right? So please make sure that you do, all right?
So Elizabeth from South Carolina is back, but the girl with her father and another person is asking more private readings because they said their messages aren't going through.
Okay.
Like trying to send to you.
Their private messages aren't going through?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's on your end or not, but...
Okay.
You want me to just put your number?
Yeah. Bella's going to go ahead and put my number on there, you guys, so you can just text me. I give out my number all the time. I don't know, like, with all the new guidelines, like, things are getting, like, really strange, what you can say, you can't say. But, so Bella's going to, how do you put it out there? Oh, you just typed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Tina's here.
Hi, Tina.
Tina.
She decided to join the party late?
Yes.
All right. And Elizabeth's back with us?
Yeah.
All right.
She said hi.
Hi, boo. Whoa, we got something going on here. I got 2 calling cards for you. All right, Elizabeth, what's going on with your life, darling? Okay, well, I don't know if you can see all these cards, but it's kind of an interesting deck. Let's start off with this one. All right, letting go. There's something that's been you're holding on to, okay? Whether it's past love, past job, past something, something that happened to you in the past, and it's easier to say let go, and that's a whole different lecture and talk on how to do that, but you need to let go. If you're trying to hold on to a relationship or something, you need to let go. If it's going to be and if it's supposed to be okay, they will come to you in the future. If it's the loss of something or someone, you can't hold on to them. They're gone, okay? So you have to move forward. And this kind of feels like it's going along with this card right here, movement. You've got no movement flowing through your energy. That's part of why it's saying you need to let go so things can start flowing and making sense to you again, all right? We tend to like to hold on to things. Disruption. There's going to be some shakiness going on in your foundation. And what does that mean? Like your world's going to feel like it's being rocked a bit here. And it's okay. The angels know this and they're watching over you, but just they're trying to warn you to expect this shakiness, all right? Let's go with communication. You need to start verbalizing, start talking about what it is that you need and what it is that you want. Let out those, whether it means talk to a counselor, talk to somebody, but you need to start communicating to get some stuff out of you, all right? Justice will be served. The Merlin comes up for you. That means that something's going on and things will work out the way they're supposed to. and justice will be coming your way. The swan, I love the swan. The swan is the bird, the transformation. You know how this happens. The ugly duckling turns into the beautiful swan, and lives happily ever after. This is saying that transformation is coming for you. All right. So I hope that helped. Questions?
Well, one person said, "Is it true you shouldn't drink while you're channeling?"
True.
Someone else said,
Like drink alcohol or drink water? Water is actually a positive ion, a negative ion, excuse me. So it's actually really important that you drink when you're channeling water.
someone said alcohol.
It's not recommended, but I know a lot of readers that use alcohol when they're channeling. What happens, it really actually opens things up and you flow a little bit easier. The problem is you got to be very careful when you're using alcohol for channeling purposes. I know some people that use alcohol to shut off the voices too. That's it? All right. This is it for tonight. We're going to call it a night. I thank you guys all very much for joining me. I thank you for the hearts, the flowers, the roses, the loves, the follows. I hope that you all had a little bit of healing today. I will still grab some names from people that weren't called and try to read you guys. Like I said, there's a lot. I keep a list going every week, so I keep adding to my list. So don't think that you... Thank you, Daisy. I see the roses. Thank you very much. I just want to thank all of you guys again, and I hope you did find some healing tonight. If you're like in the future lives, if you have 1,000 followers, you can go live with me, and that would be wonderful. Actually, I have Tina still on there. Tina was my very first TikTok follower. I think even before my daughter. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a great night. I don't know how to shut it off. She's too tired to help me. La, 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 la. Oh, beautiful. Turn on your notifications. Oh, turn on your notifications. Wait, what does that say? Oh, okay.